everybody doing today? I am so grateful to be back again. I love being here. We've got so much to talk about today before we bring on our callers. So I want to talk to you guys about a new launch that we've just started, my girlfriend and I, Jen. So it's called Divine Soul Transformation. On Facebook, if you go to my group, Mind, Body, Soul Aligned, Sheri Collins, you can get on this free workshop that we're doing. It's 5 days. It's actually 7 days, but 5 days is the main body of it. And we're going through a lot of clearing and techniques and new galactic stuff that's coming in for the new healing. The course that we're teaching is an 18-week course, and so many people are chomping at the bit to get it because it's all new coming in. It's all the quantum energy, and it's very, very fast. It works very quickly. It works in less than an hour a session. So many people are clearing out so much stuff from it. So what I want to do today, I want you guys to go to my Facebook page and watch the workshops. But I actually want to do a couple of the techniques with you guys so that you can experience what it is. So just put your feet flat on the floor. And if you're open to receiving this, just say, you know what, I'm open to receiving whatever this energy is coming in. It's all safe. It's all sound, but you have free will choice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place a clearing orb inside of your body, and it's going to come in and it's going to clear out some of the stuck energy. And it's going to bring some nice, calm peacefulness to yourself. And it will also bring in some expansion. So if you need expansion in your chest right now to allow more of source love in, it will help you with that as well. So just close your eyes, relax, and I'm just going to place this orb inside of you, and we're going to allow it to do its work. It doesn't take very long. It takes a very short amount of time. And even if you're watching this on the replay, it will still work. And there, we'll drop it in, and we'll just allow it to come down into your body, bring it down through your head. Bring it down into your eyes, into your skull. Bring it down into your neck, into your chest. Just allow it to float down your body. Bring it down into your gut. There you go. So this is going to help open and expand you and just bring out some of that stuck energy that may be kind of like going on right now with a lot of the energies are dense right now. The body feels dense. The mind is dense. You know, people are brain fog in it. A lot of my personal clients, you know, they come to me with brain fog and they're like, can you remove this? I can't think. And I'm like, that's the first thing we do is rip the brain fog out and get to the point where you can start thinking again. Don't feel like anything that you are experiencing right now that you're in alone. So many people right now are going through so many shifts and so many upgrades that they just don't know what to call it or what to do with it. And where I come in is that people come to me and say, can you help me clear this out? And it usually takes less than an hour. You're feeling back to your normal self. And that's what I love about the work that I do, is that it's quick and it's fast. This is the new quantum energy coming in. So like those who have Reiki and stuff, they might be finding it doesn't work anymore. This modality, the quantum energy, is far surpassing any of that stuff. You know, I'm working on people with brain tumors. The tumors are shrunk halfway through. 3 sessions done. Like the doctors can't even explain it. Right? We've got people with spine cancer. The cancer is completely removed and they're walking. They're not paralyzed like the doctors had said. Just the other day, I worked on this beautiful, beautiful soul who was blind in one eye. And she actually, during our session, started to see. So she was reading pillows. She was reading Uno cards. And it just filled me with so, so much love. So I want to share this with you guys tonight. So we're going to dive in and do a little bit of clearing work, and let's see what we can come up with. Hello, Natalie. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fantastic. Thanks. I'll give you the choice tonight if you want. So we can do some clearing work or we can do a reading. It's totally up to you. I leave it to you.
Reading is good.
Okay. And do you have a specific question you want me to answer?
Just really my health and possibly like what is in the cards in the next 6 months to a year.
Okay, so let's tap into your health. I do feel like you hold a little bit of stuff, especially in the left shoulder. It feels like it's actually a different height than the right one. Feels like a lot of people put pressure on you and you like to store it in that left shoulder and it brings you down by day's end. I'm also feeling there needs to be an adjustment in the back sciatic. It looks like your hips are a little bit out of balance. You compensate over to the right-hand side, which causes a lot of stress on your knee. It also causes a lot of heaviness and out of balance. I do feel like you've got a lot of pressure sitting in your chest as well. Are you okay if I start to remove some of this stuff as we go through, as opposed to you like holding on to it?
Yes, please.
Okay. So I'm just going to adjust your hips. If I ask you to take a deep breath in, it's just so we can move the energy a little bit faster. Quantum is very quick. and it works very fast. So it's like, if I ask you to breathe, it's just so we can shift it even faster. No, it looks
Okay,
like you
thank you.
actually fell on that. It looks like you fell on that right knee. Did you ever have a fall? I'm getting like 4 years old, and then I'm getting higher up towards like maybe the teen years. It looks like you've got a compact light fracture down the center of your kneecap. So I'm just going to fix that. But it also looks like the meniscus inside is swollen. You've got a little bit of puffiness in there. So I'm going to remove that as well. And you'll just need to get up and walk after, and it'll all shift into place, especially if you're sitting down right now. It'll tend to just hold on until you get up and move. So we'll just remove the swelling right now. I'm just going to add some cool. There you go. And then I'm just going to adjust all the way up your neck and your back, and we'll just get all that stuff off your shoulder. So take a deep breath in for me, in through your nose to the pit of the stomach. Hold for the count of 3, and then we're going to release out of the mouth. Ready? And go. And release. There we go. I'm just going to reset the shoulders so they're the same height. There you go. That feels better. Now I can feel your chest expanding. No one's sitting on your chest anymore, blocking your airflow. And we'll just open up your lungs just a little bit so you can breathe. And I'm going to clear out your throat because it feels a little bit raspy in there when you try to speak that wonderful truth that you have that so many people want to listen to. Feels like it gets a little bit caught in there on this little bit of a filter. So we're going to rip that off. We're just going to do some deep healing in that throat. Oh, you're so welcome. There you go. And the throat is clearing already. That is all leaving me. So that's good. I just want to reference to the throat because they're bringing it up very strongly. It looks like mom is standing in front of me, whether she's here or passes right now, that's irrelevant. But they're just showing me that mom contributes a little bit to this throat stuff going on where you couldn't tell her the truth or you couldn't tell her fully, kind of like kept a few things a little bit of a secret. So I feel like now it's like you'll be able to shed that as well. And then you asked about the future as well. Do you want to just ask me that again?
Yeah,
I just want to know what's coming up.
Yeah, just what's going to happen like in the next 6 months to a year. Just going through a lot right now in regards to a separation, and I'm ill with 3 kids, etc.
Yeah. So I feel like that's going to hang on for just a little bit longer than what you would like. I feel like it's not so much for your benefit, the separation, it's his. I feel like there's things that they need to go through and experience for themselves, and it's just going to drag you out longer, even though you don't want it. I feel like you want this to be done, over with, and kaput. He's going to hold on just to those little strings because it's a lesson he needs to learn. Be patient is what they're saying. Allow yourself to go through this experience for yourself, right? What do I like about this? What don't I like about this? And they're saying the more that you speak your truth, the more the ease that it will come out, and the more you'll transition faster into the next step of your journey. Your kids are okay. Your youngest one, I feel like, is bottling a lot of stuff up. It feels like a lot of stuff is sitting in the upper stomach, into the liver, and it feels like they can't process it out. So I would just sit down and have that conversation with them and just let them know that you're there to support them. And that if they do need to have that deep conversation, that you're there to support them and listen fully, not halfway, fully, because they need you to listen fully and hear them, what they're saying, because I feel like the bottle up is what's going to create more stomach issues later on, kind of like ulcers and stuff like that. But I don't think it needs to get to that point. Just really, truly listen to what they have to say. Do you have a daughter?
No, I have 3 sons.
3 sons. Is one more feminine energy than the other? It feels like there's a lot of feminine energy around this one, where it's like very emotional, very like empathic. Yeah. So with that child, I would just make sure that they have a journal somewhere that they can journal everything. And then maybe like once a month or once every 2 months, just have like a really fun burning ceremony with s'mores. This is what they're showing me. Make it fun, as though it's okay to be able to release those feelings we don't want to hold on to anymore. They need your guidance right now. And it's like you need to stand in that pillar of strength, even though some days you want to crumble, and they're just surrounding you in so much love because they know that you need just as much support right now as they do. So call on all of them to come in and bring that energy for you. And you'll watch yourself step into that new role for yourself that says, I now have strength for me, and I'm going to show my kids how to have strength for themselves. And I'm always going to be there for them. And as you go through that transition, it's going to transition into different ways for you later on. I do see another gentleman coming in, not just yet, but I feel like it's forever. It feels like more 3 to 5 years away, but you will know. It's kind of like your heart's going to do this big little flitter flatter, and you're just going to be like, oh, that's him. Like you're just going to know. And I feel like you've been waiting because this past relationship has not satisfied you or filled the need that you needed it to need. And now this person's going to come in and fill every single box that you've asked for to be checked. And it's kind of like no waver, no wobble. So they're wanting to confirm for you, like, do not give up hope. It's coming. This is just a little hiccup.
Okay. Thank you so much. I so appreciate it.
You're so welcome. Just do me a favor and just get up and walk. Even if you want to get off the call, that's fine. But just get up and walk and let that whole body system shift, and you'll feel everything kind of just flip into place. It's very cool how it works.
All right. Thank you. I needed that. Thanks so much.
You're so welcome. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure to talk to you tonight.
Same here. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Have a good evening. Yeah. So all this stuff with the healing, right? This is all quantum energy. This is all divine soul, right? This is everything that I teach you how to do, right? And it's such a pleasure and an honor to do it. We actually just had a student say that, from the course teachings with me and my girlfriend in the 18-week course, she actually had her guides do some surgery on her breast and take out a lump that was there. It was a non-cancerous lump. They took it out for her through our program. She has no more lump. She actually has a lumpectomy scar and she's never had surgery, right? So these are the things we walk you through and show you how to do so that you can start to heal yourself and then you can start to help others, right? We all need to step up with this collective and humanity, and we need to learn to heal better than what the doctors are putting forward, better than the medications that's on your shelf. Everything is possible, right? I know too. I split my muscle right here. You can actually feel where it's split. And as soon as I learned how to do psychic surgery, that's the first thing that I healed was my arm. I went in there, did quantum energy on it, and then I sewed it right up. I have not had an issue with my arm since. And at that point, when I heard it twice in 6 months, I literally couldn't even hold a glass of water. So now is the time for all of us to stand up and say, I'm ready for more. I'm ready to heal the body. And taking someone who's blind in the eye and being able to read a cushion that's halfway across the room is, absolutely phenomenal. But every single one of us is capable of doing that for ourselves and somebody else, right? We need that brain-heart coherence, and we need to understand how much strength we have as one and as a collective, right? We can heal anything. We just have to understand that we have the power to do it. No doctor or medical system can take that away from you, right? You just have to believe fully and completely that it can work, right? We are all the walking miracles of understanding how this stuff works, both in this now moment and then in the future, right? We don't have to rely on anybody to do it for us, and I'm living proof. I used to have allergies. My kid used to have allergies. We have nothing anymore. We are pure health, right? We've removed all the vaccines from our body, right? So you can too. All right, we'll bring in our next caller. Hey, Donnie, how are you?
I'm doing good. You?
I'm fantastic. Thank you. So I will let you choose tonight. We can do some energy healing. We can do some readings. It's completely up to you. I'd love to help you with whatever you'd like.
Can I get some readings?
Absolutely. Do you have a question for me?
I would like to hear from my dad and my auntie, who was like a mom to me.
So I'm bringing in your dad. He's showing me that he whispers into your left ear a lot. It causes a little bit of an earache or an ear pressure in there. That's him. He's acknowledging that he makes it hurt in there. It's the first thing he did as soon as he came in was he like drilled into my ear. So he's like, pay attention to when I'm speaking to you, and then you'll pick up the clues that I'm giving you. I'm also being shown that he's leaving you a trail of things. And I'm not 100% you're picking up on it. So he wants you to know that he's there all the time watching over you and supporting you. He wants you to start to connect with him as well. He misses listening to your voice and he misses chatting with you. Whether you understand how to do the mediumship or not, you can still just sit there and talk to him and he'll give you the response back. He's saying, don't give up. He goes, I've never given up on you, even though it felt like maybe at times I did. But he's there to support you 100% now. So you can ask him anything that you want. You can, like in your own space, like at your own house. He's watching
Yeah.
over you 100%.
All right.
He feels really hot though. Like as I'm sitting here, like I don't know if you can notice like the color change. I'm like starting to sweat. So he had a lot of stuff going on in his body. I'm getting the feeling that not everybody knew what was wrong with him when he passed over. He's saying even he didn't know. He's showing me like there's a lot of things in my system that kind of broke down. And if he's telling me it's almost like they made a mistake on the certificate of what he passed of. He's saying it's not 100% accurate. So if you know, then don't take that as truth. It feels very wishy-washy, he's saying.
All right.
And then I have your auntie there as well. Did she pass of chest stuff? Like my chest is starting to burn and it's a little bit on fire. It feels like feels like even into the chest and the throat.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's almost like she's crying for you. I feel like you miss her so much that connection for you was very, as you said, motherly, but I feel like it was stronger than that and more than that to you. I feel like she was your everything when nobody else was. She's saying, I'm sorry I had to go. She's making it sound like it's urgent. It was urgent that she leave, that there was something more she needed to do. Was her death sudden?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's saying like fast, like I gotta go. I feel like she's never really left you. She's saying like I left for maybe a day and a half and then I was back. So she goes, if you can't feel me, ask me to come in and I'll give you a tap and then you'll know it's me. And you can bring me in every day.
All right.
She's showing me good things ahead for you though. Like I feel like you have she's even confirming, she's like, you have a small window of grief work that needs to be done and you'll know what that means. She's saying you're already doing it, but you need to do a little bit more. And then things are going to start to shift for you and you're going to see things start to change in your own life and what you see outside of yourself. She goes, and when you start to see that opening, take every advantage to better yourself and upgrade yourself. So job opportunity comes where you get different pay, higher status within the company. She's like, take it, because that's your ticket to the next level. She goes, don't hold yourself back anymore from anything. So when she says that, your throat starts to hurt a little bit. So there's some truth in that because it's like you want to just clam up and hold it tight, right? Too many people are trying to keep you silent about what it is you want. So she's saying, that's enough of that. Take the hands off and get your butt moving. She's being a little bit stern with you. She's like, I know you want to just stay where you are because it's comfortable, but you've got to stop letting people control what they're doing and what you're doing. You let too many people dictate your life to you. And she's like, no more. That ends now.
Sure.
She's saying you've got to let go of some stuff in your throat. If you're okay with it, I'd like to clear that out of your throat. She's asking me to do it. That's why I'm asking you. She's saying this is too much strain on you. There, that feels better already. Are you currently in a relationship? She's highlighting a gentleman who's in your life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does he kind of overpower
relationship.
you a little? What's that? Sorry?
Yeah, I'm in a relationship.
Does he kind of overpower you a little bit? Like when you try to speak, he'll kind of like cut you off or kind of like not let you say certain things. It's kind of like you're either not heard or not fully listened to. It feels like you've got to sit down with him, she's saying, and you need to correct that because that needs to stop. Too many people are doing that to you.
Yeah,
Your dad says he's trying to go ahead.
I was just gonna say I went to go see her the other day ago. I went to her grave the other day ago.
Yeah. Your dad is protecting you. He's putting up this shield of protection. So he's like, you need to pay more attention. And I feel that in your stomach too. It's like, why do you need to be protected? He's saying you shouldn't need to be protected. There's a lot of things that don't, he's saying there's things that don't make sense that you're allowing. He's saying if I was there, I would protect you more, but I can't do that. There's things that you still need to learn, he's saying. And your auntie is saying, come more. You need to talk to me more, she's saying, but you don't have to go to the grave to do that. She's saying you can talk to me right where you are. Right? Don't allow anything to stand in your way, honey. There's so many barriers and blocks around you that not only you but other people have put up. Your dad showing me too. Are you I don't want to overstep too much, but do you find your body heats up a lot? Because he's stepping in and stepping out, and it's just like I'm pouring sweat here. So he's like, she's got it too. The heat that you're bringing in, that's your hormones trying to balance themselves out with all this stuff, the external stuff coming in for you. So it's not good for your body energy, right? It's creating this heat and the hot flashes and, the switch in the balance of your hormones. That's not 100% good. And he's showing like he had that too. And this is where the misdiagnosis and stuff came in. Right? A lot of people don't understand what he actually passed from because he's bringing in the heat and then he takes it away and then I pick up yours and it comes in the same. It's like a massive heat wave.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah,
he's
I've
saying,
been feeling the heat too.
Say that again, huh?
I've been feeling the heat too.
Yeah. Yeah. So just be careful and watch that, right? We don't want to get to the point where we're so unbalanced that takes over. We want to remain very calm and very neutral. So are you okay if I balance out your hormones just really quick for you so that we can kind of calm that heat wave down?
Yep.
Okay. Your dad just said thank you. So I'm just going to do his too. So we'll just clear them both out as well. Yeah. So his body cooled right down already. So he said thank you for doing that. So I'm just going to finish balancing out all of your stuff. And I'm just going to do a little bit of light language into your endocrine system just to help balance it out and heal it a little bit. That feels much better. There you go. So it's just getting in that pituitary gland and it's just calming everything right down. All those hormones.
Yeah, it is actually.
Do you feel better now?
Down. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. How funny that is, right? Just that small little adjustment allows your body's system just to like stop heating up when it doesn't need to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just going to bring in the last comment from your dad. He's just saying, when you need me, call me to come in. And when you don't need me, call me in again. Because I feel like you need to know that he's there and that you're not alone. He says, you're never alone. I'm always here. And it's kind of like he's saying he walks hand in hand with you as well. So if you ever feel like you need a hand to hold, just pretend like you're holding his. And he'll be there 100%. Try not to cry because he's bringing in so much emotion to this. He just wants you to make sure that you feel loved and supported.
All right.
Anything else for me? Any other questions?
No, that's it.
Awesome. Well, thank you so very much. I appreciate you. Thanks for letting me read for you tonight and bring those lovely family members in for you. And I wish you so much love.
Thank you.
All right. Have a great evening.
Yeah, you too. Bye.
Okay. Bye. So yeah, if you guys want to check out Mind, Body, Soul Aligned Sheri Collins on Facebook and you want to kind of like dive into a little bit more of this workshop and experience all of these things for yourself, we've had so much great feedback already. Like people are shifting like on the spot. We're only on day 4. So people are shifting from day 1, right? The replays are all up there right now. We walk you through quantum energy. We walk you through orbs. We walk you through the pyramids. We walk you through different galactic being energies, what it feels like to have that in your body and do some clearing work and healing work, right? So now is that opportunity to dive in, and maybe you'll find something in this course that you actually want to do as well. We would love to have you. The cart opens on the weekend. So, come by, come check it out, come experience what that all is. Maybe this is something you've been waiting for. To be honest with you, like, I work with a lot of Reiki masters and a lot of people who have other modalities who are like, well, this stuff doesn't work anymore. It's too mild. And my clients are back over and over week by week. The quantum healing that I teach is very fast. It's very effective. It's very potent, and it takes no time, right? My students who have graduated level 1, their sessions are maybe 40 minutes and they don't see their clients again. So that's huge on a grand scale, right? We don't want to see the clients over and over again. We want to know that they're healing. We want to know that we're making a difference, right? If we know that we're capable of healing cancer, then we don't need all these drugs, right? Well, if we know we can heal fibromyalgia, then we don't need all the drugs. If we know that if we have diabetes, all we have to do is eat fruit and boost up our own insulin and then cut back the insulin that we're given, we can heal the body, the mind, and the soul. So it's understanding how these processes play out for us as humans to be able to live, to the fullest. How to reverse the aging process. Who does not want to do that? I have been doing it for 2 years now, and I can tell you without a doubt, my wrinkles are gone. My eyesight is better. I have no creases anymore, crow's feet in my face. I do psychic surgery on myself. I do like facelifts. I do boob jobs. Yes, I said boob jobs. I just did one for a girl the other day, right? So we can look after our whole body system, right? I've been asked to do butt implants, you name it, we can do it, right? We don't have to wait for a surgeon to do it. We can do it ourselves, right? But with the quantum energy, it's fast and it's effective and it works on a cellular level, which means it heals everything and anything. So, if this is right for you, my next quantum healing class is on August 21st from 12 till 3. I would love to have you. You can sign up now on my website, www.sheri-collins.com. I would love to have you in that class. I would love to see you in this workshop. If nothing else, come learn how to do the healing work for yourself and take advantage of it. And I'm so grateful to the staff here for, allowing us to have this platform. And I'm so grateful to everybody for attending tonight. Thank you so very much. I'm so blessed to be here. I'm so blessed and honored to, serve humanity and serve all of you guys. Thank you so, so much. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. And I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. Much love to you all. Mwah.